What's the one single joke that demolished your friendship? Ryan and I had been best friends since 7th grade. We survived high school together, helped each other through breakups, and even started our own little handyman business after graduation. Everything was perfect between us until my wedding day. The ceremony went great. Jessica looked amazing in her dress, and I felt like the luckiest guy alive. During the reception, everyone was having a good time, eating dinner, dancing, and celebrating. Then came time for the best man speech. I expected Ryan to talk about our friendship, maybe tell some funny story from high school, something sweet about me and Jessica. Instead, he grabbed the mic and started talking about college. He began by saying how proud he was of me for settling down, then made this weird joke about how I wasn't exactly the settling type back in the day. People laughed awkwardly, but I thought he was just being Ryan. Then he kept going. He started talking about this girl named Katie from sophomore year, someone I dated for like 3 weeks. He said something about how I was lucky Jessica didn't know about my wandering eye back then. My stomach dropped. Jessica was sitting right next to me, and I could feel her tense up, but Ryan wasn't done. He made some crack about how I better not let Jessica check my old phone records, then laughed like it was the funniest thing ever. The whole room went quiet. People were looking at their plates, clearly uncomfortable. Jessica's face went white. She forced a smile, but I could see her hands shaking. I wanted to get up and grab the mic, but I was frozen. Ryan kept talking, making jokes about college parties and how I used to be quite the ladies' man. He even mentioned Katie by name again, saying she was probably watching the live stream somewhere. The worst part was when he said I should thank him for never telling Jessica about spring break junior year. There was nothing to tell. I barely even talked to other girls that week, but the way he said it, with that smirk on his face, made it sound like I had cheated on Jessica or something. Jessica excused herself to go to the bathroom, and I saw her mom following her. That's when I finally snapped. I stood up, walked over to Ryan, and took the mic. I told him to leave, right now. He looked confused, like he didn't understand what he had done wrong. He said he was just trying to be funny, that it was all just jokes, but the damage was done. Jessica came back from the bathroom with red eyes, and she barely looked at me for the rest of the night. During our first dance, she whispered, "Is there anything you need to tell me?" I said no, because there wasn't anything to tell, but I could see the doubt in her eyes. The next few weeks were terrible. Jessica kept asking questions about college, about Katie, about that spring break trip. She wanted to know why Ryan would make those jokes if there wasn't some truth to them. I tried explaining that Ryan was just being an idiot, that there was nothing to hide, but she couldn't let it go. One night, she was looking through my old Facebook photos, trying to find pictures of Katie. She found one from a group party and asked why I had my arm around this girl. It was just a group photo, but Jessica saw it differently. She started crying, saying she felt like she didn't really know me. I called Ryan to tell him what his stupid speech had done to my marriage. He said I was overreacting, that Jessica would get over it. He actually laughed and said I should thank him for making the speech memorable. I told him we were done. He said I was being dramatic, that friends don't end friendships over jokes. But it wasn't just a joke to me. It was my wedding day, and he had planted poison in my wife's mind. Jessica and I ended up going to couples counseling because she couldn't trust me anymore. Every time I came home late from work, she wondered if I was really working. Every time my phone buzzed, she wanted to know who was texting.